Welcome into Sports Source, everyone. I am your host, Sarah Detwiler, and we've got a lot of spring sports to cover tonight, so I'll just jump right into it.
Hey, Sarah.
Sorry, I've seriously been checking Twitter constantly to make sure that we're keeping up with all these changes too.
A cat and dog showdown, no doubt, if you know what I mean. No, bad joke. Okay, all right.
And not only does White need to up Georgia's recruiting efforts, but he also needs to keep what he's already got.
All right, so how's your bracket looking? I'm looking at about under 500 for the men, but I only got one wrong for the women.
There you go.
She also tweeted out later that night that her husband mentioned that they had 9 offers on their home. So she was out of the conversation pretty quickly, but at least she was able to have a good laugh about it. Coming into this year's tournament, the Gamecocks are back-to-back reigning champ. Now, when I talked to Coach Ainsley yesterday, he told me that this team is the most talented and deep from 1 to 16 that he's ever had. Only a 2.5-hour drive down 441, the Volunteer fan base showed up last night. Earlier this school year, Morgan County had a bring anything to school but your book bag day, hence the shopping cart. You know, I checked the forecast earlier today and it called for 100% downpour of buckets here in Nashville, Tennessee. So grab your umbrella because it'll be raining a whole lot of cats tonight. No dogs. Sarah Detwiler, SEC. Kaizen, a Japanese term meaning a change for the better or continuous improvement, and the motto for Jordan Child's first season as North Oconee High School's girls varsity volleyball head coach.
All right, let's go. At the beginning of the year, we picked Kaizen. So we talked about how the fact that it's not really all results driven, but as long as you step on the court and you're better than you were the day before, then that's all I expect from them.
Prior to coming to North Oconee, Childs played volleyball for 3 seasons at Truett-McConnell University. She then moved up the coaching ranks, going from head coach at the middle school level to then the club level until she landed the Titans varsity head coaching position.
When the setter's up, and then go back to your base position. I actually started coaching in college. That's when I started coaching the club level, and that's when I found my passion. And I didn't even seek it. The director actually came to me asking if I wanted to come coach, and I was like, oh, yeah, sure, okay. But I did, and I just fell in love with it. I loved being able to pour into the girls and build those relationships and show them volleyball, yes, but also how to be a woman, how to take all these things that you're learning on the court and apply them to real life, because volleyball doesn't last forever. I mean, we all wish it did, but it doesn't.
For senior Claudia Iglesia, she describes Childs as dedicated, wasting no time at all from the moment she started.
When she first came in, she was straight to work, you know. Maybe a week after we met her, we were already on the courts playing. She did not wait to kind of get on our good sides. She just went straight on. If you liked her, you liked her. If you didn't, you didn't. She was here to make us better players and to lead the team to victory.
Communication was one major concept that Childs came into this season wanting to emphasize.
That's something that I'm trying to instill in them, hey, it's all right to talk on the court. So it is kind of a work in progress, just trying to build that communication on the court, off the court, so that they mesh more as a family, and if they're okay with communicating with each other, it's going to impact the way they play.
Although at the end of the day, Childs hopes that the girls take away more than just volleyball skills from their time together.
It's not all about volleyball. I wanted the girls to be able to graduate and to leave my program knowing not just about volleyball, but life skills as well, and be able to have those lifelong relationships.
Reflecting back on her first season as head coach, Childs explains that the biggest challenge this group had to overcome was the team relationship. But once they did, it showed in their on-court performance.
They really are true friends, on the court, off the court. They go to each other's birthday parties, they hang out on the weekends. I mean, and then whenever they step on the court, you can tell that they're actually friends.
After wrapping up their final game of the season on October 20th, bringing their record to 14-19, Childs notes the fact that not all of this team's winning is located in the record column.
This valuable takeaway is that sometimes you win behind the scenes in order to get the results.
Now with her first season in the books, she's looking forward to what's to come for the future of this Titans program.
I just want to see it continue to develop, and there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. There's a lot of work that the other people put in, the parents, the players, the administration, the teachers, everyone puts so much into the program. So I'm excited to see it like really flourish and develop over the next coming years.
Sarah Detwiler, Georgia Sport Media Institute.